Hello and welcome to Flippin' Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. And today we are flipping live. I'm about to go to the chat and say what's up to everybody, but before I do that, I got to do my spiel. So make sure if you're watching right now, you leave a chat and I can say hello to you. I can't say hello if you don't let me know that you're there. Hey, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, leave a chat like I just said. If you want to support me in another way, patreon.com/flippinthrough. The link I think should be in the description. Either that or patreon.com/flippinthrough. What do you get if you support me on Patreon? Look at this. You get a stencil. $5. $5 for a stencil. I think that's fair, right? Support me at any level. What do you get? Ooh, you get a sick set of stickers. And available now and only on my Patreon are these. The buttons. The EC buttons. The MAD EC buttons featuring the signatures of Will Elder, Jack Davis, Harvey Kurtzman, and Wallace Wood. They come in this beautiful baggie. You can use that, I think, you can put drugs in the bag. You can put little knickknacks, thread, bobbins, coins, or leave these in the bag as some type of collectible item. Anyway, let's go over to the chat. All right. What's up, chat? Who's here? Harvey Esquire's here. What's up, Harvey? Angel Acevedo. How are you, sir? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Sticks McFly, how are you doing? Oh, look at, since you've last seen me, I've bought 58 issues of Mad from all eras and 8 books. This dude is on. Sticks got a pay raise, man. That's this dude is buying Mad like nut. It's let's see. Harvey Esquire said, oh, I said hi to Harvey Esquire because he said hi-de ho. And then there's Angel, our friend Angel. Little Cozy Nostril, this better not be one of those internet scams. Listen, just send me your mother's maiden name. We'll leave it at that, okay? Anyway, how have you all been? I got some stuff. I got a lot to talk about today. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a Coca-Cola to keep me pepped up. Coke Zero, because I'm trying to watch my macros. Anyway, 6 people watching. I hope that means 6 thumbs up. I actually got something in the mail. Know what I want to get? I'm going to put together a soundboard so that, you know, when did the mail come? Wasn't like in Roger, what is that? Roger and Me, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. He would have like the little song and the train would show up. Would that bring the mail? Anyway, that dooga 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 boop boop. Here we go. Here we have something from, this is for me, and this is from Shane. Geez, Louise, Shane Buckley. Now I started opening it. Let's see. Can I go here? I'm gonna rip part of this off. Just make sure I don't dox him. There we go. Now overhead. There we go. So he sent me this, and I think I know what it is, but it can't be. There's a little bit more to it than that. Know what I have to say? Look at, I gotta. This is Shane. This isn't your fault. I hate these boxes that they make now because look at, you see these tabs. They make it so that if you use the box, you destroy the box. There's no way to use it, to reuse it. And I don't like that. I like to reuse things. It's better for the environment. My friend Greta Thunberg taught me that. So here, let's just get this box out of here. All right, let's see. I got this note. He gives me this Mario paper. I keep all of his notes. Pat, we've exchanged emails about these shirts, so this note shouldn't be necessary. However, if I don't include one, you'll whine about it. I will not whine. You've done it before. Now I'm running out of this stationery. I hope you're happy with yourself. Enjoy. It's not stationary, Shane, because it comes from a spiral notebook. Okay, stationary is something separate. I appreciate these. I love these. It has like the little Mario on it. Anyway, so yeah, he has given me some emails, and here we go. Look at, we got some shirts. We got some clothing items. Here we go. This first one is the freaky one. Look at, this is his freaky, not cross stitch. What is it? Like the rug. He does the hook, the rug hook. Did he get my size right? Large. Oh, look at, that's a Gildan. That's pretty sick. Look at that. With his freaky cross stitch, the freaky portrait of Freddie Freaknik. This was created by Dalton Vaughn. Dalton Vaughn. He does work for, I don't think he works for Freaky Magazine. Here we have another one. Wait, this is another one. This is another shirt. Ooh, good. Another large. So I get 2 t-shirts. Holy smokes. I already seen it, so I gotta. What is this parody magazine? Wrestling Fan 78. Okay. Oh, new people are here. Demir, what's up? VIZ. Yeah, that's right. Oink got me going on British humor magazines, and now I'm moving on to VIZ. So it is so cool, Wrestling Fan 78. Hey, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. Anyway, why is my name under there? What the hell? Get this out of here. Jeez Louise. Anyway, there's one more thing. There's 2 more things. Holy smokes. Oh man, I was running out of shirts. And look at, here we go. A Bad Magazine t-shirt. Look at that. Another large. They're both larges. Bad Magazine. Bad Magazine is Dan. What's his name? Dan. He should be here. He puts it out. It's a parody. It's not a magazine. It's a perfect bound art book released by Dan. God damn it, what's his name? Dan. That's what we're gonna call him. I'm sorry, I forget everybody's name. I hope you know not to take it personally. Anyway, it's a mixture of his own artwork, like traditional artwork, digital artwork, and artificial intelligence artwork. So here I got the Bad Magazine one. I also got the freaky ones. Thank you so much, Shane Buckley. I appreciate this, man. And maybe on the intermission, I can do a wardrobe change. A wardrobe change. Burke. Yeah, thanks, man. Dan Burke. God damn it. I'm pathetic. Anyway, guys, what else do we have to talk about? Oh, you know what? Hey, listen, if you are somebody that watches Little Cozy Nostril, this might be old news to you. Old news, old hat, but Kyle, Bridget, and I have started a podcast. Yes, we have a podcast, not a video cast, just so you know. This is audio only entertainment. And this is something that Kyle insisted on. And I have to say, I think it was a brilliant idea. I default to visuals because of my beautiful visage. But having listened to this first podcast, um, it is delightful and fun and exciting and an audio primary. Auto primary? Jesus. Learn to school. Type in school. How about that? Anyway, I wanted to share this with you. I know, listen, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this trailer. If you follow Little Cozy Nostril, you've seen this trailer. If you watch my YouTube channel, I posted this trailer. But guess what? I'm going to post it again because it's sick and it makes me so happy and I'm so excited about it. So please enjoy this teaser for the brand new podcast. Where the hell did it go? A Potter ZB.
It's Potter ZB, the comic book nerdcast that dares to ask, what? Me worry?
Quick question. Why do I have to be the co-idiot?
Well, here we are at the It's Rambling Men department.
Mad Magazine is like the end-all be-all.
The almighty aller.
Dude, it's exactly like a Pokemon.
Is there any nudity in it? I'm not trying to make any kind of reactionary duck political statement here.
All right, welcome to the Letter Rip department.
Harvey Comics was doing Baby Huey.
That's a classic duck. Cracked is to be looked down upon, to be sneered at, to be left on the shelf.
It's basically the same as every other nerd culture podcast, just stupider.
Hey, how about that? Now, if you go, not now, but maybe in a little bit, I just posted in the chat the link to the YouTube channel for the video. Now, why would we have a YouTube channel for a podcast? Well, it will post there eventually. If you want to listen to it right away, you got to listen on Apple, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Amazon, Spotify, Stitcher. The main ones that you listen to podcasts on, that is where you can find Potter ZB. After that, it will eventually be posted to YouTube. There will be some visual element to it, but it's meant to be listened to. So please check that out. Give the YouTube channel a follow. Give the podcast a follow on wherever it is that you listen to podcasts. Anyway, I'm pretty stoked about it, guys. As I really hope you check it out, and I hope you enjoy it. I really do believe you will. What is this? What's this say? Say something about Cracked. Do you have the Cracked magazine with Chips and the Dukes of Hazzard on the cover? No. As you just saw in the video, Cracked magazine is to be scorned and sneered at and left on the shelf. I do own some Cracked magazines, so I do not own that one. Only a handful have made it into my collection. A radio on demand show. I don't know what that means. What do I mean? Don't tell me what I mean. Anyway, should we get into VIZ? Let me just check my notes. Have I gotten everything that I need? Oh, I forgot to thank the people who support me on Patreon. Those people who support me on Patreon, patreon.com/flippinthrough. Frank Schneider, Misimo, David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Shane Buckley, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Rob Wilson, Rod Mead, Sperry, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Little Cozy Nostril. Thank you guys so much for the support. I hope I can keep on earning it. With that, I should say, I posted a thing on Patreon bragging about how I'm mailing these out. I fucked up, guys. Apparently, I can't put them in an envelope. The envelope I had was unacceptable, so I'm going to go to the office supply store and get like a better envelope, like a padded one or something, and send it that way. And I plan on doing that in the coming week, so you can look forward to that. What? It's just a drawing of booze. He showed me. What are you talking about? Oh. I also got 5 cracked issues this week trying to find out if any era was funny. They have their charm, don't they? Yeah. Well, here, let me get into this. Let's do browser. Here we are in VIZ. All right, VIZ. What is VIZ? VIZ was a British humor magazine. Let me give you VIZ humor magazine. Let me give you guys a little lesson. Care of in basic internet search. Legendary British satire, parody, and humor mag, VIZ prides itself on its aversion to deep political satire, such as may be found in Private Eye, and instead revels in crude but amusing toilet humor with a U. Each monthly ish, it's published 10 times a year, issue features a combination of, oh, this is like the latest one. They're still publishing it. Hey, that's kind of cool. Should I be showing this to you? Yeah, maybe I should. But anyway, it's like a British humor magazine. The reason I found it was that it has, we looked at Oink last week. Some random person just like dropped in and started talking about Oink, and it took me off on this tangent, and I started reading through it. And then when I was reading about Oink, it was like, well, this is like the kids' version of VIZ. And so that's kind of cool. Anyway, so I thought I would give it a shot. I go to my new favorite website, the internet something or other. What is this called? Archive.org. And oh wait, focus, Patty, focus. Internetarchive.org, whatever the fuck it is I'm trying to say. That's where I went, and it's pretty cool. Apparently the government or somebody is trying to shut it down. Now they have to raise money for it. On Friday, a lower court, never listen to lower courts, ruled in favor of 4 major publishing companies, to prevent our lending. Anyway, that is kind of a bummer. So I found it. I looked it up. Now, there's 2 things. There's VIZ, which is like a manga thing, and then there's this VIZ humor magazine. There's not a lot of them, but I figure it would be pretty good. This is like one from 2003, which is fine, right? You guys don't mind. You don't mind at all. Let me check the chat before I get into this. What do we got? The buttons are worth waiting for. They look cool. Thank you. I'm very proud of them. Sometimes I have these sparks of creative genius, and I feel proud of myself for it, and I'm glad that you enjoy it too. They all make me laugh a bit. My buttons? Why are you throwing heat, bro? Yes, a bit. You don't have an actual copy, like on the thumbnail? Cop out. Don't ever trust the thumbnails, bro. The thumbnails are just I invent them. Sid the Sexist, the Fat Slags, Roger Nelly, Biffa Bacon, etc. Here we come. Yes, we do. And it's an adult magazine, so that might have more than one meaning. All right, now let's see if I can figure out how to operate this. Full screen? Oh, yeah, there we go. What if I do this one? Zoop. Oh, man. Internet Archive is so cool. All right, let's zoom in. How do I zoom in? Wait, can I just do Catarl? I can. Catarl works. What if I do? Jesus. How do I drag it? I can't drag it. Anyway, for those of us fortunate enough to be spending Christmas alone, amongst all the fun and excitement, it's easy to forget that for many, this can be the most depressing time of the year. These are people who, through no fault of their own, are forced to endure the festive season in the company of their relatives and in laws. Now, thanks to this fantastic free board game, we can all share in the misery, pain, and sheer tedium that go to make up a traditional British family Christmas with the fantastic family Christmas game. Look at this illustration. This is like This is interesting. They don't even open with like a house ad or a table of contents. They open with a board game. Can you guys read this? I'm going to zoom in some more. Okay. So I'm assuming you rolled like 2 die or 1 die. How else would you get that first spot? Um ah. Oh wait, or do you just skip each one? You get yourself in festive mood. To get yourself in festive mood, you put White Christmas on the stereo. When you look out the window, it's overcast, drizzly, and mild. Miss a turn. Good news, your grandma's fallen down the stairs and broken her hip, so is unable to come. Move forward one space as you happily contemplate not having to spend the day listening to her talk about her digestive system and smelling her farts. Your sister turns up with her children, but without her dreadful husband. You happily assume their marriage is on the rocks. Move forward one space. You are just relaxing when you suddenly get a stabbing recollection that you've run up $850 worth of debt on a Toys R Us in-store credit card. Miss a turn whilst your heart thumps frantically in your chest. I'm going to skip some of these. 8, 14, 12. Is that the 8th? I don't know how board games work, apparently. You return from the toilet to find your brother in law sitting in your chair, holding the TV remote control. Miss a turn whilst you fume at him in his fucking gray slip on shoes. Oh my goodness. I was gonna know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say this reads in a very modern way. And then I realized, well, this is 2003. So this is published, I guess, 20 years ago. Never mind. 14, have a nut. You have to go into the shed for a fag because, hey, YouTube, that means cigarette. You have to go into the shed for a fag because your elderly mom thinks you gave up smoking 12 years ago. Miss a turn. 28. Have another fucking nut. Your brother-in-law goes upstairs for an... Oh, you guys can't see this one. Your brother-in-law goes upstairs for a nap, missed 2 turns, putting 400 stickers on his son's Hot Wheels garage while he snores happily in your bed, full of your Glenfiddich and Jack Daniels. Hooray, it's time for your sister and fucking brother-in-law to go home. Pour yourself a celebratory drink and move forward one space. Thought the brother-in-law didn't make it. You wake up, it's 3 a.m. And the whole day so far has just been a horrific dream. Go back to the start and begin again. This is great. That's a strong start, right? Holy smokes. Let's move on. Look at this. Is this like a British thing? They don't have table of contents or something? Are they trying to prove something? Dude, I think I saw a ghost on my screen. Deathbed Chortles with Bob Hope. Dude, I've been. Oh wait, know what I was thinking of? Who's the guy in the Honeymooners? I need that answer ASAP, okay, guys, because I got a crazy story to tell you. All right. Well, Bob, it looks like you're ready to croak. You could kick the bucket any moment. Okie dokie, Doc. Know what? Like this type of stuff has a pretty like cracked feel to me. Has that classic cracked feel. Jackie Gleason, that's the one I was thinking of. Okay, do you guys hear about this? Apparently, Jackie Gleason or Richard Nixon took Jackie Gleason to a top secret military base and showed him a UFO. And Jackie Gleason was so freaked out about it, but he never told anybody except for his wife. And then once Jackie Gleason died, she told everybody. Isn't that wild? Sticks McFly has heard this story. Oh, know what my problem is? I didn't minimize the delay. There's like a 30-second delay. Anyway, this artwork for whatever reason feels very cracked like. All right, hold on. I just sort of read the punchline and wait a second. God damn it. Here we go. Good thing I didn't spoil it. So anyway, they're like, we're going to read this. All right, guess I'll retire to my deathbed. Where are my scriptwriters? It's time for me to utter my final words. So they show up and they're like workshopping some stuff. But seriously, folks, it's swell to be here on my last legs tonight. And I'd just like to leave you with this final number. Knock, knock. Jesus freaking Christ. Who the hell is knocking on my door when I'm trying to pop my goddamn clogs? What does that mean, pop my goddamn clogs? Good evening. Do you want to buy some life insurance? Knock, knock. Oh, God, who is it this time? People keep knocking. Oh, there's shit. Now they're digging the goddamn road. Say, keep down the noise, fellas. What are you doing anyhow? Opening Jack Benny's wallet? I'm telling you. Good old Bob. Holy cocksucking Christ. I fell out the motherfucking window. Crunch X-Fire. Disappointing. Disappointing last words from Bob. No song, just a load of swearing. Bob Hope's unfunny last words. Hope's epitaph, witless and rude. Oh, I fell out of the fucking window. Golly. You guys, why didn't anybody tell me how funny VIZ was? Introduction. VIZ, grr. What is this? Is this their... This is their table of contents. What the hell? Letterbox. What is this? What's the meaning of this? This has never happened to me before. Use your free account to borrow this book and gain access to all pages? Ugh. Golly. What kind of world are we living in? Just trying to steal stuff off the internet, and I got people getting on my ass about it. Anyway, okay, guys, I fixed it. I apologize for that horrible misstep. You have to log in and borrow it like a library. It's not how I just walk in and take the book from my library. You know what's my library? Barnes and Noble is my library. I only got this book for an hour now, okay? Hope you guys are happy. What is this? Letterbox. What is this? Letterbox. It's their letters page. Email letters@letterbox.com. Toad rage. I was driving home from holiday last summer when I realized I was being tailgated by a white van. He ignored all my signals for him to pass. For an hour, we tried to lose the maniac. Eventually, I pulled over to have words. How foolish I felt when I realized it was the caravan we were towing. Do I win $5 or is it one of those mugs? Now, I was cleaning out my shed last week when I found the Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, stuck in the corner behind the lawnmower. S. Payne, email. See, no, what's great is that, and I guess this is after that 2003. This is like in the 90s when emails like AOL and everything started popping off. Mad Magazine would publish people's email addresses that they emailed in. It was great. I feel like emailing some of those when I come across them. Say processed cheese. I'm only insincere for the beer. Here's a prime minister making his second appearance in Insincere Smile Corner. Watch as this grin turns into a grimace of fear. Look at this one. He always looks like he's halfway through the metamorphosis, an American werewolf in London. Oh my God. These are good. These are very good letters. Fat dance. I've discovered this picture of a real life Millie Tant, right, and her equally lardy mate. Do I win a prize? I was amazed to see the incredible prices of personalized car registration plates in an advert recently. However, Halfords kindly did me a set of AN1 for $15, saving me about $20,000. Adrian Newth, Worcester. I don't get that. I'm sure that's real funny if you're from Britain. Top tips. Journalists for local TV stations fool viewers into thinking you have been sent abroad by waiting a few seconds before answering questions the presenter asks you. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it. This is an amazing magazine. How hard would it be to actually get issues of this? Do you think if I told them that I run the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news review and interview channel that they'd like send me some? Mad Magazine doesn't even send me stuff, and they shouldn't, because I don't even think I'm the biggest Mad Magazine YouTube channel. Oh, anyway, let's keep moving. What the fuck? Oh, I had to hit the button? Here are the fat slags. Oh my God. Oh, the fat slags. A slag. Now, slag, where I'm from, when you weld something, there's this sort of on top of the weld, there's this stuff like this crusty sheet that appears on the top, and it's from the flux in the welding wire, and it pulls the impurities out to the top, and then you chip it off with a chipping hammer. That's called slag. But in this magazine in Britain, what they mean by slag is like a slut, right? Wouldn't that? I think that's basically what they mean. Fat sluts. Like, oh my goodness. This is a brilliant magazine. I know. Didn't you just hear me say that? I'm a genius. You don't understand how cosmopolitan I am. You guys are aggressive today. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Maybe I'm being overly sensitive, but Kyle started it and then you guys all piled on. Ooh, oh lordy. This reads like internet humor. I don't know what it is, but like, oh lordy, it's the fat slags. And the thing about like and his fucking slippers, it just reads all of this reads like very contemporary humor. This is like it's pretty amazing. And they got photos of her in the safe at the Sun, getting fucked off and as Lashian or a Greyhound or a Summit. I don't think I can read all of this. I'm going to get banned from YouTube if I keep swearing. But this art is cool. No, it's interesting. You guys remember last week with Oink? They would do this same thing where they would have like, I mean, they do it way differently, but it's like black and shades of blue. But then you have like the brighter colors that are popping. That's very interesting. I love how it looks. It looks super cool. The fat slags. Oh my God. I want to read this. This is like this might be my favorite humor magazine. Like this is amazing. Kyle, are you going to let him say this about America? Oh yeah, wait, Kyle's not American. Shit. I need an American mod. All right. The summer is with us again, and that can mean only one thing: sea, sun, and sand. So that's 3. We all know about the sun and the sea, but what about sand? Children play with it on the beach. Balloonists drop it out of bags. And calendar models have it glued to their arse cheeks. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so beat. It's all around us, on our beaches, and in our shoes, and on the sides of our matchboxes. But how much do we really know about this grittiest substances? Here are 20 things you never knew about sand. If you looked at it under a microscope, you'd be amazed to see that sand is made out of countless tiny little irregular shaped rocks, each one no bigger than a grain of sand. Oh my goodness. Hey, Darren, what's up, man? Good to see you. Were you here for the announcement? California, Arizona. That's what I'm talking about. The 3rd state alphabetically. Number 3. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona. Booyah. Every chef who boils an egg has reason to thank the sand in his egg timer. That's because sand takes exactly 3 minutes to fall down, exactly the same time as it takes to boil an egg. Soft boil, they're talking about. The egg timer is the earliest clock known to man, but the most modern, the quartz watch, also runs on sand. That's because the quartz which powers it is a type of battery-driven sand, which changes the numbers on the front by wobbling exactly 60 times a minute. That's not true. The largest grain of sand ever found turned up on Bondi Beach, Australia in 1956. The Whopper, nicknamed Big Bruce, measured over 2 centimeters across and weighed in at a hefty 38 grams. It is currently on display at the Museum of Geological Sciences, New South Wales. Scientists have estimated that if every grain of sand on Earth was as large as Big Bruce, the planet would fall out of space under its own weight. Oh my goodness. All right, I want to read this one. Hold on. Look out of any window and you won't see any sand unless you live on the beach or a builder's yard. Only you will, because the window itself is made out of a type of see-through sand called glass. So in fact, you see sand every time you look out of your window. We This reminds me, like, some of these actually remind me of a student that I had once, and it's just making it doubly funny. Unless you've got a broken window, 13, or or a perspex one, or if you've gone blind. Oh, I love this. No, what did I miss? What did you miss? Here, well, I'll tell you. Boop. Let me just, we are. Do, 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 do. Kyle Bridget and I are launching a podcast. Potter ZB. You can find us at youtube.com/@PodZB. POD. Something, something, something. Here, there's the link. That's the announcement. Anyway, hope you enjoy it, bro. You guys, listen, are you guys enjoying this as much as I am? This magazine is like quite possibly the best magazine I've ever flipped through on a live stream. I can't remember the last time I laughed this hard. All right. Browser? Yeah, that's the button. I'm going to stop sharing. The Boy Scouts. Oh, look at this. Is funny because it's like Boy Scouts, but a scouse is like a scoundrel. But I don't think they know. I don't think they know how to pronounce that word. It is kind of hard to read some of these, but so far they've all been like bangers. Like Jesus. Like these whole page cartoons are amazing. Real ale twats. The twat is another insult. Oh God, he got glassed. Is there anything? Demir. Yes, it's the #1 sandcast in the USA right now. But you know that there's probably a podcast about like about sand. Like it's probably a concrete company, and they just report about their aggregate or something. That guy in the bar looks like Kyle. I'm going back. Let's see. Oh yeah, right there. There he is. There, yeah, the guy who got glassed. Oh, that'll get you banned. Kyle has no problem with anti-American rhetoric spouted by Demir, but say anything about him, he's not going to be having it. But oh yeah, I had a question for Demir. Is there anything that I should be looking forward to, like keeping an eye out for? Holy fuck. Oh my God. Combine the joy of reading the world's dirtiest bongo mags with the pride of owning them in the most luxurious editions. 100 of the best Scud magazines ever printed. Here we have new cunts for yours for only £8.99, £8.99, or whatever you call them. Timeless masterpieces for the discerning masturbator. Oh, look at his pants are down there. Can you guys read this? We all like to surround ourselves with beautiful and elegant things. Champagne, antique oil paintings, and wafer-thin chocolates all stand as a testimony to our good taste and discernment. But are you let down by your tatty stash of Spangle mags? The Wanklin print, that must be like Franklin Mint, Wanklin print, are proud to offer you the chance to own a pornographic library that would not be out of place in any stately home. You only have to hold these volumes in your left hand to appreciate the artistry that goes into the creation of each one, from the supple leather spine lavishly decorated in 55 karat gold to the paper specially milled to reduce porn glare. You'll experience the joy of gently leafing through this classic Grumble collection. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Here's Harold and Fred. They make ladies dead. I'm sorry, I'm working on our podcast. That's all right. That's all right. Harold and Fred, They Make Ladies Dead Tastelessly is based off of real life serial killers. Well, I mean, is there much in this magazine so far that is tasteful? See if you can find Sid the Sexist or Boffo Bacon. Biffa Bacon, okay. VIZ, sort of like the British National Lampoon. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't read a ton of National Lampoon. I should. From what I've read, this is funnier. I will say that. This is funnier. And I got a question, Demir. I don't know if you have take real umbrage with this, but what's worse? I mean, I don't know. It doesn't matter what's worse. But here we have Harold and Fred, real serial killers that they're making a silly slapstick cartoon out of. But then in America, at least, we do that. You have all this true crime stuff, like true crime podcasts and TV shows and movies where people make millions off of it. I don't know. To me, it's acceptable. This, in comparison. That is good to know. Wait a second. I have to. Some of this is getting cut off because I try to hide my browser a little bit. What? Ah, gee, idiot. All right. Well, I don't think. Yeah, you guys are just gonna have to deal with the fact that it's cut off back there. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I was going to make a joke, but then I thought it might be a spoiler. All right. Boggle me brain cells. There's a lady moving into the house over the road. I'll just nip across and murder her with my drill. Corks, who's left these pills lying everywhere? Enjoy that medicine, chum. I'll murder the new lady over the road. Thank you very much. Bah, it's that potty Doc Shipman from next door. You're looking a bit peaky, miss. You know what this is like? It's like Spy versus Spy, but murderers. As a murderer, you really are the pits, Harold. This patio will keep you out of the way whilst I commit murder. Perhaps you'd care to look inside my cement mixer, miss. It really is most interesting. Like I had my trusty bone saw to cut my way out. Oh my God. I'm merely the 1950s American serial killer Ed Gein in a skin suit. Oh no, after all our trouble. Were they like buddies? Were they like murder buddies? Oh yeah, this is one of those that I should probably skip. Here's another letterbox. I'm gonna this is I don't know if it's a super special. I think it's like a combo of a bunch of issues. So obviously I don't think they put out a 127 page magazine. Look at here it is again. Roger Melly, where they just use the blue, like what they did with the Fat Slags. Big Mac and Fry. And here it is with green. Why did they do that? Does anybody know? I still haven't figured out my mute button, guys. God damn it. Why would they do that? Is it just style? Is that the only reason why they do it? It must be. Because I figure, I mean, if you're painting for color or paying for color, it probably costs the same amount to print one color as it does 4, right? So it must just be style. It works though. I love it. Is this another one? I can't tell. You guys, here's something about me you should know. I'm colorblind. So sometimes I can't see. Yeah, this isn't gray. This is like a pink or something. Trash-a-slappa was Y2K plus 1 forever. My goodness. So wordy. You know what? This is like reading an EC comic. That's what this is. That's what this is like. And it's just about like the sort of like white trash people of England. Yeah, I could see why that'd probably make me a little bummed out. Irritated, even. I might be irritated by that. Whoa, look at this. This is super cool. Not this. Wait for it. This. What is it? Who does this remind me of? Oh, know who this reminds me of? It's what's his face? God damn it. Cam Hayden. Right? Doesn't he kind of have a style like this? Because look at it. Hold on. I'm gonna prove you guys wrong. Here, give me Freaky 8. Wait, did I ever look through Freaky 8? You guys are gonna see. And then you guys are gonna owe me $20. Boom. Look at that. With the stakeout. Okay, maybe not exactly like it, but kind of similar. Anyway, everybody's so quiet today. You guys aren't even talking. Just yapping to myself. Hold on, I just remembered something. Sorry. I forgot that I need to go to the store to pick something up, and I just had to just had to write it down. Sorry about that. Whose style does this look like? Shane Buckley. You missed it. I opened that box from you, bro. Totally you do. Shane, you owe me $20. Everybody does. Everybody who's watching and everybody who has and has not hit the like button. That's cool. That art style is super cool. Oh, it goes on. Oh, here's Biffa. Biffa Bacon. What was it gonna? It's 55. You know what? Now is a good as good a time as any to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to be starting the intermission shortly so that I can go use the restroom. If you have not already, please consider hitting like and subscribe to this channel. It's the only way that I can grow. And won't you please help me grow?
It's a gas!
And now it's time for snappy answers to stupid questions.
Is that an octopus?
No, it's a balloon with many strings.
Is that an octopus?
No, it's a bunch of snakes sucking on a watermelon.
Is that an octopus?
Gee, I don't know. I've never actually looked behind me.
This has been snappy answers to stupid questions.
And now it's time for snappy answers to stupid questions.
Hey, are you a jogger?
No, I'm a criminal on the run.
Hey, are you a jogger?
No, I'm a baseball outfielder chasing a long fly ball.
Hey, are you a jogger?
No, I'm breaking in a pair of running shoes for a friend.
Hey, are you a jogger?
Okay, I give up. Yes, I'm a jogger.
Too bad you're not a swimmer.
Oh, hello. Welcome back to Flippin' Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news review and interview channel. Hey, how about that intermission? Thank you, Kyle Bridget, for whipping those up for me. It is nice to go take a whiz every now and again. How's my hair look? It's a little greasy. Anyway, I'm an athlete. What do you want from me? All right, what are you guys talking about? Good news is my copy of what? Crap Your Ants Pants? What? Copy of Ants in Your Pants by Sergio Aragones just came in the mail. Just now? Just now? That's an odd time to come in the mail. Oh, look at this. That is what I meant. I'm not interested in growing as a person. Listen, I am past middle age, okay? So I'm halfway done. No growth. No growth going to be happening. Let's get back to VIZ. Speaking of VIZ, let's get back to VIZ. I mean, all right, here's Biffa. Biffa Bacon. Oh, if you guys have not already, please consider giving this video a big old thumbs up. Here, I'm going to go check. I'm checking right now. How many? 6? Well, look at, I gave myself one because I deserve it. 6 thumbs up is now 7 thumbs up. And we have 15 subscribers, 16 subscribers to the Potter ZB channel. Thank you guys for that support. And I hope you guys check out all of the Potter ZB, wherever you get your podcasts. Check it out. Pretty please. You're going to love it. Biffa is doing a parachute jump for charity. Right, Biff, I jump out the plane and count to 4 before pulling the record. 1,000, 2,000, oh wait, 1,000, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Pull. Huh? What? You fucking coo. No, I'll have to open me emergency parachute. It's so hard because England, the United Kingdom, they have so many different goofball accents that it's hard to know which one to do. Bang, 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 bang. Happy landings, Biffa son. The fucking pair of fucking cunts. Listen, I gotta say, Biffa is probably my least favorite cartoon in all of this so far. All right? Don't worry, Demir. You are not responsible for that. I forget what we talked about. So I don't know how to answer this question. Yeah. You like my shirt? Thank you. Oh, Amazon delivery. What is this? What is this ants in your pants thing? Should I know about this? Sergio Aragones, ants in your pants. Aunts. I don't understand it because it's aunts in your pants. Aunts in Your Pants, Memoirs of a Dirty Old Woman, published in 2020. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, wow. I never realized okay. He published all sorts of books not under the Mad banner. This is very interesting. Some of the Viz characters are raunchy parodies of established British comics characters. Biffa Bacon's a spoof of Bully Beef from The Dandy. Okay. That sentence barely makes sense to me. I do love, one thing that I love about these is there's like no one panel comics. They're all like, they all tell a story. They're all long as hell. This is and they're funny, dude. I wish I had viewers in England so I could be like, hey, send me some of those. That'd be freaking awesome. I want to see. Oh, look at this. Billy the Fish. Is this a parody? See, Billy the Fish is actually a parody on Clark the Cod. Wow, boss. What happened? Your office looks amazing. It's like some weird, like early 3D animation. We've gone all 3D computer graphic, just like Stryker in the Sun. It's great. There's a suspiciously uniform texture on the carpet and everything. Wait till you see the shading on Brown Fox's tits, Sid. Oh my God. Why did I say that out loud? Just look at me from this angle. Or this one. Look at this vase. It's dead realistic. Hi, boss. The team's waiting on the bus. Let's go. Oh, yes. We're playing our arch rivals, Grimthorpe City, for a place in the Cocoa Cup. I'm sorry, lads. We're not going anywhere. Nobody leaves this office. Do you have any idea how much it would cost to make a 3D computer map of the coach load of footballers or to render Grimthorpe Stadium in 3D Studio Supermax? I'm sorry, lads. These sorts of unnecessary fancy 3D graphics don't come cheap. Unless a sponsor comes forward to pay for some exterior shots, we might have to spend the rest of the season in this office with its easily generated flat walls and regular cuboid furniture. Know what they do that's kind of cool? Like this gun breaks through that the boundary, and it actually does give a pretty neat 3D effect for it. All right, here we go. Yes, we have no Nazi bananas. The governor minister for fruit, Angela Spratt, was yesterday facing calls for her resignation after a local newspaper found evidence that Nazi bananas are being grown in Oxfordshire. They're being grown? You can't grow a banana in Oxfordshire. Dick Gleat, environmental correspondent of the Banbury Cake, posed as a scarecrow to gain access to a farm in Burford where he found Nazi bananas being grown in a field. Questions were asked in Parliament after pictures of the fruit appeared in his paper. U-turn. It's typical government U-turn, Gleat told us. In March 2000, Mrs. Spratt told the House of Commons that under no circumstances would National Socialist fruit or vegetables be grown in this country. Yet here we are, less than a year later, and they're being cultivated right on our doorstep. You bend, but the minister was adamant that nothing had changed. The government's stance remains the same. She lied to reporters. S bend. What I actually said was that these products would never be grown commercially in this country. The Nazi bananas found by Mr. Gleat were being grown experimentally and would have never entered the food chain. S Club 7. However, Tesco's and Truro openly admitted that Nazi bananas were on sale. They're on special offer, said supermarket manager Foreskin Trevithick. We've got Nazi bananas, peaches and mangoes, organic Stalinist apples, and Italian fascist pears. We even had some Khmer Rouge pineapples, but they sold out straight away. We called the Ministry of Fruit for a statement, but a spokesman told us, I'm afraid the minister is unavailable for comment as her pants are on fire. Gleat, right, in the scarecrow, disguised used to enter the banana field. Spratt's Nazi banana statements in full. I can assure the House that under no circumstances will Nazi bananas be grown in this country. This government have never, do not, and never will tolerate the cultivation of Nazi crops in Britain. I have not said that Nazi bananas will never be grown in this country. I have always maintained that experimental crops of Nazi fruit may need to be grown from time to time, but that these will never be sold for public consumption. Angela Spratt, MP, on Radio 4's Today program, February 2nd, 2001. That's a Nazi banana. That's it right there. By our GM Foods correspondent, Fanny Discharge. Oh my God. This is so silly. It's so silly. I wish I would have read this sooner. Should we Here we go. Ab-fab bag. I know Absolutely Fabulous. Jan Horrocks was in front of me in the post office queue in Twickenham last week. I noticed her handbag contained the contraceptive pill and a fag lighter. That means a cigarette lighter in the shape of a penis. That means wiener. And she also has a bob or two. And she was sending birthday cards to Norwich by registered post. Any other readers know the contents of celebrity handbags? I wonder if you might publish this picture of a quaver, which I drew and then ate while I was bored at work. I can also do hula hoops. Oh my God. Time for a wee. Well, it's cleaning Jamie Oliver's windows the other day. I. Oh my God. Jamie Oliver, celebrity chef. Wasn't he the naked chef? In the book depository. Is that a JFK assassination joke? Oh my goodness. Anyway. Well, it's cleaning Jamie Oliver's windows the other day. I pissed in his window box with herbs in it. Have any of your other readers done spiteful things to celebrity? Okay, they say Jennifer Lopez is sexy because she's got a big arse. Well, if that's the case, then my girlfriend is at least twice as sexy as her. That's nice. That's sweet of him. You'll never guess what happened to me. I traveled on holiday to Holland and forgot to take my coat, and it rained every day for a fortnight. Luckily, I had taken a spare one along with me. Oh my goodness. These are brilliant. Letterbox. Oh, I got to read this one. This is another news one. Okay, let me. Cooper's fist goes under hammer from our sports correspondent, Ronald Piano. Ex-champ hopes right hook lands knockout price. Boxing legend Sir Henry Cooper is to auction off his right hand in an attempt to stave off bankruptcy. The troubled ex-heavyweight has already been forced to sell his Lonsdale belts and take part in a series of embarrassing adverts for roofing felt after losing all of his money in the Lloyd's collapse. Selling off one of his fists is seen as a desperate move. Not the Texas one, the website. All right. Book repository. Michael de Wankman, director of sports memorabilia at Sotheby's Auctioneers, was confident that the famous Henry Hammer would fetch a good price. Van Gogh. You must remember, this is the hand that knocked the then Cassius Clay to the floor in 1963. There are very few of those hands in existence, so we've set a high reserve of $250, he told reporters. We're hoping for a British buyer who will allow the hand to stay on Mr. Cooper's wrist, but there is a chance that it may have to be cut off and sent abroad to a private collector in Japan or America, he added. Van Morrison. Cooper, who was bitten on the arse by a snake 2 years ago, was remaining philosophical. Van Tesco. If it has to go, it has to go, he said, but I'd love to keep it. It has a lot of sentimental value, and since I sold my Lonsdale belts, I use it for holding my trousers up. Up the arse corner. Further to your request for photos of celebrities who appear to be taking it up the arse. How about the snap of Gianluca Vialli from last Saturday's Racing Post? Do I get a $5 for Ray Wilkins getting his cheesy fingers? Oh my God. Terry Fuckwood, the unintelligent cartoon character. I'm so worried readers have discovered I'm so worried. Readers, I've discovered a lump in my testicles. Yes, Terry. Well, the bad news is it's definitely a lump. In fact, there's several lumps in here, and some of them are quite large. However, the good news is this isn't your testicles. It's a bowl of porridge. And I'm not a doctor. I'm a cricket umpire. And you're holding up this test match. Come along now. We've had enough of this nonsense. Excuse me, what the hell do you think you're doing playing cricket in my surgery? Go on, get. What was all that about then, Terry? Don't ask me. I'm I'm as thick as absolute fuck. Oh my goodness. I'm just charmed by this. Absolutely charmed. Also known as Terry Fuckwit, he's got shit for praise. Oh my god. Oh, this. I hate those photos. Gilbert Ratchet, Seaside Holiday, Dog in a Million. Yep. The critics. It stinks. Whoa. That's pretty intense. I can't zoom in on that. Croft Original. Letterbox. Scaramucci. All right, I'll read more Letterbox. I love letters, dude. Letters are my favorite thing in the whole world. On the face of it, it does seem that Barry Bulsara had been convicted of Jill Dondo's murder on the flimsiest of circumstantial evidence. After his conviction, however, certain facts came to light that paint a picture of a man quite capable of committing such an act. The sad fact is that we may never know the truth of his guilt or innocence because only one man knows for certain whether or not Bulsara is Jill's murderer, and that is Bulsara himself. Well, him and the bloke who actually did it, obviously. Oh my God. Top tips. By grabbing hold of a charity letter and twisting it sideways, it is possible to remove the free pen without opening it and subjecting yourself to all that guilt. That must be something. That must be something else. Boy racers, give your car that lurid suspension, ground-hugging racing look by driving around with 12 paving slabs in the boot and a bag of builder's sand under each front seat. That is the top tip. Amateur astronomers avoid total blindness by viewing the sun through a telescope rather than binoculars. Oh. IKEA. They have IKEA in England? They've had it there forever. We got it. When did we get IKEA? We got IKEA when I was like a man. I was already a man when we got IKEA. I remember it was such a big deal. Tommy's tin can telephone. Student Grant. Gilbert Ratchet. How about this? Oscar Wilde. We got to zoom in on Oscar Wilde. Ah, what? Frick. Here we go. Oscar Wilde. The mischievous aesthete. Aesthete? I don't know. Oh, dude. Absolutely. I'll have to find it. Where can you watch The Critic? Where can I steal that on the internet? Oscar Wilde. Look at all these smashing jockeys I've got. I'm going to have a grand time snogging them all on the mouth. Oh, yeah, because Oscar Wilde was apparently a closeted homosexual. Oh, no, you don't, my lad. Crumbs, it's the wife. I'm locking these jockeys away. The Marquis of Queensberry is coming to tea, and he can't stand men snogging jockeys. There. Now I want you to be on your very wittiest behavior for the Marquis this afternoon. I've bought this big foppish hat for the tea party, dear. Oh, that's nice, Oscar. Hang on. That looks like a riding crop. Just as I thought. I'm confiscating that jockey. Into the cupboard with him. Now we go to your room and compose some epigrams to entertain the Marquis with. Sounds like Oscar's hard at work writing his epigrams. Scribbling noises, sophisticated chuckles. I'll just see if he wants a glass of absinthe. What the? So, catching jockeys from the race course next door, eh? I'm going to need somebody who has some deep Oscar Wilde knowledge to help me out on this one. First IKEA store in 1985? No way. Okay, hold on. When did Minneapolis IKEA open? It's not actually in Minneapolis. It's in a suburb of Minneapolis, but this is 2003. IKEA. This is an article from 2003. IKEA store set to open at Mall of America. There's a Reddit post about it too. Oh wait, that's about COVID, I think. Yeah. All right, there we go. 2003-ish, 2004. I guess I was gone. Yeah, I was gone at that time. Saw the horse testosterone in the meatballs. Oh man. Listen, that horse meatball stuff, it was so much better. They changed the recipe. The horse meat was better. What's wrong with eating horse meat? What's wrong with that? God, a bunch of dog lovers probably got pissed off about it. I came a man when I snuck. It snuck in to see Deep Throat. No way! You're joking. Did you really? There's no IKEA in my city. Yeah, sorry. Boy, this really became an IKEA live stream pretty quick. I got to say, it is nice having IKEA around. Hey, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit like on this video. Give this video a thumbs up. I want it to be at 100 thumbs up by the end of the podcast. Let's keep going. Knits a miracle. Mercy, please. Baby Phoenix survives against all odds. Oh my God, look at this. Is an IRA one. We got a Benson and Hedges terrorist flags. Government health warning. Smoking may lead to the accumulation of bags of fertilizer in remote farm buildings. Right? That's an IRA reference, right? When was the last time the IRA got up to something? I'm going to Google that. When was... Let's see. It's probably going to get me flagged. Well, here's a timeline. Holy smokes. Oh my God, they're like up to shit. Oh my God, the IRA are still at it, guys. 2021, an IED was discovered behind the vehicle of a female PSNI officer in Dungiven. The officer's 3-year-old daughter was also present. Holy smokes. 2019, they bombed a courthouse in Derry. Dude, you never hear about the IRA. You never hear about it. Anyway, why did I just get so distracted by that? The Modern Parents. We're going to skip that. Catch a Thief and Star. Roger Melly. This is like a name that came up a bunch. This is like one of their big boys. Roger Melly, the man on the telly. So what do you reckon, Tom? The A to Z of Charles and Camilla? 26 shows, one a week? A for anal. And they do. A for anal, and do they do it? B for breasts. We've got her ex-window cleaner to tell us what they're like. And we've dug an old bra out of a bin in Highgrove. C is for cock. That's a scream, that episode, Tom. Honestly, he's hung like a fucking Chinese mouse. God. The whole series is in the can, Tom. We're only missing the W. You wouldn't stick this mask on and drop your trousers, would you? We use soft focus. No one will guess. No, I will not, Roger. Can't believe you made this series. No one's going to buy it. It's tasteless. It's tacky. It's a complete invasion of their privacy. Christ almighty. You've had some stupid ideas in your time, Roger. But this one leaves them standing. Hold on. Wait, it wasn't my idea. Whose was it? Two Sugars. Isn't that Miss Millie? Well, who's Ed? I don't get it. And you guys can't see it. God damn it. Well, that's not funny. It's not funny if I don't get it. It's not funny if I don't get it. I bought some cut price videos that didn't have Kevin Spacey or Samuel L. Jackson in them. Is this a first? Major misunderstanding. Ugh. Whoa. Oh, is this like this is one of those Pope, Dick, and Harry. I can't look at that one because it has whatchamacallit. Adult things. Here's a free winky. What does that mean? Nazi Caravan incorporating extreme right-wing motorhome. Issue 112. Increase your Lebensraum. Move up to a 6th berth this summer. A hail hitcher. The final solution in tow bars. Mein Kampf site. Professor David Irving takes us to his favorite spot. Awnings, the simplest way to annex your neighbor's pitch. Aryan Spacious. We reviewed the Panzer Pirouette, the first caravan to be awarded 5 yellow stars. Reich of Way, motoring tips for travel abroad. Look how happy they look, though. They're having fun. More letterbox. Wig watch. That's it. It's just a photo of a man wearing a wig. I think this guy I know wears a wig. Wig watch. Oh, look at who's this guy? People should not say horrible things about the terrorist Osama bin Laden. They're simply bringing themselves down to his level. I found this picture in an American phone book a while ago. Take a look at it for a few seconds, then turn it upside down and cover the glass and the lady's head. Does anyone else find any in porn in phone books? Oh, I see it. Okay, wait. Here we go. Okay. Crop. Zoop. Zoop. Okay. Do I do this one? Wait, no, I already did that one. How do I rotate it? Ah, what? Rotate. No, that was undo. Open file? How does this work? I'm doing this, guys, okay? I don't care. Touch writing. Why can't I rotate? This is bullshit. All I can do is hit blue pen. All right, this is what I'm going to do. Get this out of here, god damn it. I don't want the ruler. Okay, I'm going to black it out. That's not what I want. Go huge. No, black, god damn it. Okay. Turn the monitor upside down. But I get your point, Harvey. Do you guys see it? This is horrible. Anyway, I'm reading this, man. I'm trying to do editing, okay? I don't know how my computer works. Anyway, now I got that on my computer. Jeez Louise. Well, geez, if you're in for a treat, here you are in for a treat. Here it is. Not only a remastered color, but also in 3D. Watch out for the moving hologram in issue 130. What? Jeez. No, my loan expired. God damn it. Anyway, I'm going to read this one. Then I'm probably going to head out. It's Brie, N.A. Oh, Brianna, like DNA. Jubilant scientists were last night celebrating after finally identifying the gene which determines whether or not a person likes cheese. Eggheads at the Human Genome Project have spent years sifting through miles of DNAs, looking for the genes which make us partial to Parmesan, crazy for camembert, or hanker for half a pound of halloumi, asserted goat's cheese. Greek's goat cheese. That's good. I'm glad they told me because I did not know what that was. The gene, known as P352, is just an eighth of an inch long and is found in every cell of our bodies, according to Susan Intray, professor of genetics at Imperial College, Rothbury. Population. Although this gene is present in everybody's DNA, it is switched off in 20% of the population, said Professor Infray. So, while the majority of people are genetically programmed to like cheese, approximately 1 person in 5 can take it or leave it. Wallpaper. I don't understand this part of it. Scientists hope that in the next 5 to 10 years, they'll be able to offer expectant mothers a test to determine whether or not their unborn children will have a liking for cheese. Professor Intray said, "It's a very exciting time. The cheese genes opens up the possibilities of identifying other DNA markers, such as those determining or liking for Scotch eggs. Or, oh, Scotch eggs are so good. This one's not even funny. God damn it. All right. Oh, I can borrow it again. All right. I can go for a little while longer. Smooch at 10. Nothing beat those bananas, though. The Nazi bananas were hilarious. Oh, here we go. Terry Fuckwit. Let's see what he's up to this time. Now listen, Terry, we're just going to shop for some milk for 30 seconds. Don't touch those matches in front of you, okay? What don't you have to do? Touch the matches, Dad. I completely understand. 30 seconds later. Sorry, Dad. What was it you said again? Poor Terry, they kind of set him up for failure. She has an itch. Yeah, why couldn't I rotate it, Kyle? Why couldn't I rotate my picture? Anyway, now I have some weird dirty picture on my computer. Come on, Terry. Let's go for a ride in the car to the canal. I'll get some bricks in a sack. All right, here we are. Now, Terry, put those bricks into the sack and then get into it and throw yourself into the canal. Right toe, Dad. Oh, God. That's got rid of him. I'm afraid not, Dad. I put Mom in the sack by mistake. Sorry. Right. Listen carefully, Terry. You get in the sack and throw yourself into the canal. Got that? Absolutely, Dad. Sorry, Dad. For fuck's sake, Terry. You really are a clueless cunt. Right. That's it. Get in the sack, and me and your mother will throw you in. Terry, who's that? Terribly sorry. We're trying to put down our son. He's a total and utter fuckwit. Fuck me. I don't blame you either. Don't worry. I'm a doctor. I'll do it. Would you like a painless lethal injection that'll send you off to sleep, or being smacked repeatedly in the back of the head with a hammer? Go on, Terry. The choice is yours. Ah, oh, fuck me backwards. Poor Terry. Terry deserves a loving home. That's what Terry deserves. Okay. What's this? Oh, this is in honor of the Queen. One has been breeding royals for 3 generations, and one has always fed them on Mrs. Majesty, but from now on one shall be changing to ma'am. Ma'am, Queen food. The new name for Mrs. Majesty. Ask for ma'am, the same royal quality, Queen food, just a different name. Pick up girls with genuine fanny magnets. U.S. Air Force surplus will attract ladies' pubic regions like nothing else. Each magnet can pick up 50 girls by the month. Oh my goodness. Minge Easy Magnet Company, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Here's a suicidal Sid. Gosh, these are lovely creatures. What a depressing thought. I can't afford a ticket to Australia, and I'll never get to see them in their natural environment. I think I'll kill myself. At the station. Right, readers. I'm going to get a morning train packed with angry, stressed commuters and go through the entire repertoire of ringing tunes on my mobile at full volume. Somebody'll snap and beat me to death, just like Michael Douglas in Falling Down. What an odd reference. Sorry, all our Virgin trains have been canceled due to gross incompetence. But as compensation, here's a free airline ticket to Australia. Next day, ladies and gentlemen, we'll shortly be landing in Australia. Top, I'm going to get to see some kangaroo any time now. Just one case of economy class deep vein thrombosis today. Oh, he died. What's deep vein thrombosis? Is that something serious? Should I be worried about that? Oh, what the fuck is this? Or was our X-rays correspondence? Hans Rodigen. Man has mixer in skull and didn't know. This is kind of reminds me a little bit of the Weekly World News. Do you guys remember that? I wonder if that's on whatchamacallit. Doctors thought there had been a mix-up when they looked at x-rays of a man's skull and saw a 10-inch long Kenwood chef lodged inside his cranium. Casualty. Incredibly, 34-year-old Dennis Woodglue has walked around for 4 weeks with the appliance in his head without feeling a thing. It was only when the unemployed carpet salesman went to his local casualty department complaining of a whirring noise that amazed doctors discovered the cause. No sex, please. We're Vickers. Do you guys remember Weekly World News? It's a blood clot sitting down too long. That is for real. Boffin talk. I think a boffin is like a bogan. What is this? The fat slags. Oh my God, what is that? That's horrible. That's fat shaming. You can't make that comic anymore. Mrs. Brady, the old lady. They love shit that rhymes. M&M's the Menace. There's Eminem, right? Remember the rapper Eminem? He's still relevant. M&M's the Menace. Guess the school report is dreadful, Eminem. You've mugged, shot, and raped your teacher. I need to sit down. Here you go, Mom. I chainsawed the fucking legs off the motherfucking chair. Curry, you're in for a proper suing when I get home, boy. Go fuck yourself up the ass and shit, whore. Why can't you be more like those lovely NSYNC boys? Tra-la-la, we simply adore pressing flowers. Be like them, huh? Timber! Oh, it may not be flower pressing, but I've certainly flattened some motherfucking pansies. Shortly. Do we have some more weak tea, Mr. Teddy? It's that sissy punk Britney Spears. What's that, Teddy? You want some sweetener? Troidle, this shit is real sweet, bitch. What does that say? Oh, ecstasy tablets. Squeal, my teddies are all high on ecstasy. Har har, looks like your tea party's become an e-party. There you are, Menace. I've had complaints about you all day. Oh, where, Dad? Come here, laddie. No, not motherfucking likely. I'll hide in here. Ha! I saw Eminem Nemes duck into this classroom. He's trapped. I'll never find him amongst the class of tragic students trying to be like Eminemus. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Haha, readers, he can kiss my motherfucking white naked ass. Oh my God. And that's it. Not for sale to children. Boy, ain't that the truth? Holy smokes. That's a great, great comic, though. I like Dick Culpa was also the editor there for a bit, I think. The Dick Culpa, the Cracked magazine, Dick Culpa. Hopefully he did a better job there than he did at Cracked. Golly. Oh, Demir left. All right, Demir. I'm sorry you had to go. So much for being a family show. Hey, oh yeah, shit. All right, guys. Well, I didn't do a great job of being a family show this week, But next week, I'm going to do better. I'm going to do a lot better. Please make sure, take the time to like and subscribe. If you want to support me on Patreon, patreon.com/flippinthrough. Check out that podcast. I really do think that you guys will enjoy it quite a bit. If you like our antics, Kyle and my antics together, you're going to like it. That's all I got to say. How about this? Some shout outs, people who hung out the whole time. Angel Acevedo. What about a man-child? Do I get sell? What? I don't know. I don't know what that means. But hey, thank you for hanging out with me and whatchamacallit, reading VIZ. At Weekly World News. Thank you, Little Cozy Nostril. Thank you, Harvey Esquire. I appreciate you, man. Who else was here? Sticks McFly. Thank you so much for coming by. Where did my guy go? Shane Buckley. Shane Buckley was here. Demir Irvin. Thank you. GrewTube, which does he go by GrewTube anymore? I don't even know. Anyway, many of you were here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out the whole time. And I hope that you have a wonderful evening. Toodaloo.